Right now, on the phone, I must take this right now because I'm very excited to talk to this man. Got a big show happening. What's your name, sir?
My name is Anders Colsefni, or Andrew Rao, depending on how you know me.
Depending on what suit you're wearing, your cape or your suit is what they call you, right? Like
Exactly.
Like Superman.
Sometimes it's a spectacular codpiece.
Spectacular codpiece, and that's all you wear out in this weather?
Quite possibly.
To go save everybody from bad music everywhere?
That is the intention.
Anders, how are you, man?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Very, very good. I'm very excited to have you on the show. For all of those out there that may not be familiar with your name, would you like to give a little musical background on you?
Well, I've been in the music industry, the Des Moines music industry, for a long time now, since about '88. I just recently resurrected a band that I really enjoyed the hell out of for quite a while, Painface, which was a band I did immediately following my stint in Slipknot. And then Painface went for a few years, turned into On a Pale Horse, and then I split off and went and, wow, it's just been kind of like a ricochet thing all over the place. And now starting Painface back up, and we got our first show in like 11, 12 years coming up, other than the reunion show that we did last year for a benefit thing. But this one's coming up Friday, and it's going to be fantastico.
Now, when you talk about Painface, this is definitely something that I wasn't in Des Moines for. What was it like at a Painface show 10 years ago?
It was crazy because the radio station started promoting local shows because the flurry that happened after Slipknot got signed. You know, all the local bands were just really going crazy trying to outdo each other, and they were the scene, the metal scene particularly, got really crazy around here for a while, and a lot of people were going out to see shows all the time. It was pretty fantastic. Fantastico. And
everybody turned Italian, apparently.
I guess, yes. I guess. And then it was pretty crazy. Some of the most hectic shows that I've ever been part of happened at Painface shows, and it was pretty amazing.
What sticks out in your mind as like the venue that you were at and the craziest Painface story that you've got?
That would have been, there's a couple of them that happened at Super Toad. We played a show on a Wednesday night, and there was a lot of people there. And there was a bouncer that was just bulldogging all these 13, 14-year-old kids that came out. And, you know, a slam pit full of young teenagers does not look very threatening in any way, but this guy got in the middle of it and was just throttling all these kids. And, after the second or third song, I looked at him, I pointed at him, and he kind of made a, slit the throat hand gesture, and then all these kids were like, "Ah!" crazy, attacking the guy, and chairs flew out windows, and they shut the show down and everything. And I was thinking, wow, these kids,
they love you.
Power in numbers. Well, you're
sticking up for them, which is a good deal.
Yeah, I'm very anti-bully.
Sure.
Big time anti-bully, but yeah, that was a crazy night.
And what year was that?
That was 2000, I think.
Around 2000.
Yeah, it would have been 2000, 2001.
Super Toad has long since passed since then, but you guys are back. We don't have any music from you guys because you were on the verge of a release, correct?
Yeah, we're really working diligently at getting the CD done with limited time, and things got a little off schedule. We lost our practice place for about 3 months, and that really puts everything behind. But we're getting back on schedule, and we hope to have a really good, solid CD here for everybody by, I'm going to say summer, but that could fluctuate a little bit.
That happens. It happens. Yeah. Definitely if you're having drawbacks like not being able to get together or whatever. Where does Painface record?
Painface records right in our own practice place.
Get together, and that's the cheapest way I've heard.
Cheapest,
Get together if you know what you're doing.
And it's, the guys know what they're doing, for sure.
Do you know the title of this album?
No, we don't. That's something we want to make sure we finalize the song list first, and then we'll figure out a title after we get it all done.
I've got to. Is there new guys or old guys or who all's in the band at this point?
Well, it's kind of funny. It originally was going to be called something else because we weren't going to be a live band, and then this drummer, this amazing kid named Mike Ramsey, comes in, and we said, okay, we've got a drummer now that can just fly, so we're gonna call this thing Painface. The two guitar players were in Painface before, but they're the only two other members in the band that were in Painface previously. You know, the guys that I was in Painface with originally went on to form On a Pale Horse, and their musical directions kind of flew off in a different path from Painface. So we've got Taco and Cornbread, John Hintz, and Mike Ramsey as the other members of Painface now. And if you don't know Taco and Cornbread, and you've been around here in the metal scene, then you haven't been paying attention. So.
I'm a big fan of Taco as well as Cornbread.
They're an awesome duo.
What's that?
They're an awesome duo.
I've got we got to hit this show that you got coming up this week.
At the Vaudeville Muse. Yep, all ages show, 5 p.m., $6 at the door. Dark Mirror and the Lurking Corpses, I believe they're from Indiana, are playing this show, and we're headlining. I think we're going on somewhere around 8, but I recommend everybody be there because once we get this show done, we were going to be focusing on recording.
Anders from Painface, where are people going to be able to keep tabs on Painface so that they do know when this album does come out where they can get it?
Well, the easiest place is at facebook.com/thepainface. Somebody else took Painface, of course. Or at facebook.com/Anders Colsefni. And that's where I'm constantly putting stuff up. It's definitely the easiest way to keep people informed.
I definitely appreciate you calling in, and I hope you guys kick ass at the Muse. And as soon as you get any track that you would like Iowa to hear, please look me up, okay?
Oh, you will be the first one to get it.
I'm going to go ahead and play Dark Mirror. They're also performing at this show, and this is happening this week at the Vaudeville Muse. What's the specifics on it one more time?
That would be this coming Friday, the 27th, 5 p.m. It's an all-ages show, $6 at the door, and let's make some money for this band that came in from Indiana.
Most excellent. Thank you, Anders.
Thank you very much, Mr. Black.
You have a good night.
You do the same. Have a good one.
Dark Mirror, here's how...